everyone, so welcome back to yet another study with me again. You can put the volume down and just study with me. You getting? Or yeah, that is the best way to watch my videos as per like this type of videos at least. Volume one good up because this is just a video where I do this because my productivity increases. You getting? By the way, let's start. Today we are reading soil resources in India, which is our fifth chapter of geography. जो कि हमने फोर्थ से स्टार्ट करा है. हमने स्टार्टिंग के जो 3 चैप्टर हमने उड़ा दिए हैं. हमने 4 से शुरू करा था. हमने क्लाइमेट ऑफ इंडिया हमने खत्म कर दिए हैं. डन डन डन. नाउ वी आर डूइंग soil resources in India. Let's do it. So, importance and the formation of soil. Soil support plants, animals as well as human life. Life depends on food we eat, and soil is the source of that food for man and animals. Thus, agriculture depends on fertility of soil. Now, formation of the soil. Now, how formation of the soil पढ़ेंगे, definition पढ़ेंगे. Soil है क्या? पहली बात है ना. So definition, soil essentially is a what? So soil essentially क्या? Soil essentially is a raw material. Okay, it is a raw material. Soil essentially is a loose material which forms thin layer on the earth's surface. Soil essentially is a loose material which forms a thin layer on the earth's surface. Its formation is related to the parent rock, relief, climate and vegetation. Animals, insects and man also plays an important role in the formation of soil. Soil is formed under specific natural conditions. It is a mixture of minerals and inorganic matter which results from denudation and disintegration of rocks. The soil is a renewable natural resource, though it takes a long time to regenerate it. So what it is a renewable resource. मतलब वापस आ जाता है, मतलब वो renewable है भाई, खत्म नहीं होता वो, but still बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है ये बनने में. Next, the process of soil formation is called as pedogenesis. ठीक है. Composition of soil. Soil composition में क्या होता है? सिलिका है, क्ले है, चॉक है, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. चॉक इज नथिंग बट कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. ठीक है. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट पहले पढ़ते हैं सिलिका क्या है. ठीक है. सिलिका इज प्रेजेंट in the soil in the form of small crystalline grains in the main constituent of sand. The main constituent of soil. It is present in the soil in the form of small crystalline grains. It is silica है ना, it is present in the soil in the form of small crystalline grains, the main constituent of sand. It is derived from the distillation of rocks. Clay is a mixture of silicates and many other minerals such as iron, calcium, sodium, potassium and aluminium. Clay also retains moisture. Now chalk, calcium carbonate, chalk once again. So soil also has some organic matter in it. So few organic matter in it like बैठ नहीं रहा है, इसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. ठीक है. लाइक ह्यूमस. ठीक है. पोटाशियम, कैल्शियम, मैग्नीशियम के लिए मैं पोटाशियम, कैल्शियम, फॉस्फोरस लिखा है यहाँ पे. 2 मिनट की मतलब थोड़ा दिख नहीं रहा है बट स्टिल ओके. नाउ वी आर डन विद दिस ऊपर. नाउ लेट्स स्टडी द मेन इंपॉर्टेंट व्हिच इज सॉइल इरोजन होता है क्या. ठीक है. Soil erosion in India is a significant environmental issue that affects agriculture productivity, water resources and ecological balance. It involves the removal of the nutrient-rich soil layer due to natural forces such as water and winds as well as human activities. India, with its diverse climatic topography and land use practices, experiences severe soil erosion, which has long-term identification for the country's agriculture and environment. Causes of the soil erosion. Soil erosion in India is a significant environmental issue, primarily driven by natural and human induced factors. Some of the major causes of the soil erosion are as follows: running water, sheet erosion caused by surface runoff, impact on soil fertility. Running water, rainfall and runoff, particularly in the monsoon season, led to washing away of the topsoil. Following are the major in running water comes sheet erosion. Okay, and caused by the runoff, impact on the soil fertility. So sheet erosion मतलब in this type of erosion a thin layer of surface soil is removed uniformly across a wind area. Caused by surface runoff, it primarily occurs during heavy rainfall when water flows over the soil surface without much infiltration. Impact on soil fertility. The top layer of soil which contains most of the organic matter and nutrients is lost, leading to reduced soil fertility. Sheet erosion occurs in India in areas in Indo-Gangetic Plains, Gujarat and Rajasthan. It is also found in areas like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh. Rill erosion is a type of erosion that occurs when surface runoff water from small shallow channels or rills on the land Key feature of the erosion: formation of small channels, erosion of topsoil occurs on slopes areas. It is found in Birbhum district of West Bengal, Indian regions near the rivers of UP, Punjab and Shivlikas. Gully erosion. Gully erosion is an advanced and severe form of soil erosion that occurs when water runoff concentrates into larger, deeper channels or gullies which are too deep to be smoothed out by normal tillage operation. This type of erosion is highly destructive and can lead to significant and land degradation. Key features of gully erosion: formation of deeper channels, loss of arable land, rapid erosion process common on steep slopes, difficult to reclaim areas. Chambal Valley in Madhya Pradesh is famous for deep ravines and gullies. Splash erosion, where the soil is pulverized by the impact of heavy drops and hailstones, as in case of conventional rainfall. UP MP. Wind soil erosion by wind occurs on extensive flat areas which are subjected to a windy dry season for part of the year. The upper soil surface becomes loose and subject to wind erosion due to lack of moisture. Human and induced factors: deforestation, agriculture and overgrazing. Deforestation: cutting down trees for timber, fuel, agriculture and urban development reduces vegetation cover, making soil more susceptible to erosion. Agriculture practices: thumbing or slash and burn practices reduce soil fertility, causes soil erosion. Overgrazing, livestock grazing leads to the removal of vegetation, leading to increased erosion. Mining activity, mining operations strip away vegetation and topsoil, leaving the land barren and vulnerable to erosion. However, it disturbs the agriculture pattern and should be prevented. Faulty methods of agriculture: shifting agriculture, as in northeast India, lack of crop rotation, wrong plugging. There are several ways in which soil erosion takes place due to running water. Soil conservation is an effort made by man to prevent soil erosion, to retain fertility of soil. Soil is our most precious source. It is important to our national economy as productive soil ensures prosperity in agriculture, industrial development and general economic development. Hence, several measures have been adopted by government to prevent soil erosion. Afforestation, to check overgrazing, construct dams and barrages, improve techniques of agriculture. Afforestation: the best way to prevent soil erosion is to increase area under forest. Indiscriminate felling of trees must stop. To check overgrazing of forest and grasslands by animal grazing, especially by goats and sheep, should be checked. Separate grazing ground should be provided. Constructing dams and barrages: much of the soil erosion by flood can be checked by constructing dams or barrages over such rivers. This would check the speed of water and thereby save soil from erosion. Improve techniques of agriculture. Counter method of plugging checks soil erosion. Terrace farming also checks erosion as it controls the direct flow of water. Uh, down the slope. Crop rotation improves fertility of the soil. Planting of cover crop root check soil erosion as plant roots hold the soil together. Zooming or slash type of agriculture should be banned. Slash and burn belts or trees and shrubs should be planted to check the velocity of the wind, thus to prevent wind erosion. The Indian government has implemented various policies and programs to address soil erosion and promote soil conservation. Hence, there are some water management programs: integrated watershed management, integrated watershed manage. Integrated watershed management program focus on restoring an ecological balance by harnessing, conserving and developing degraded natural resources. Activities include soil and water conservation, afforestation, sustainable agriculture practices, afforestation, national NAP, which is National Afforestation Program. NAP is nothing else. NAP stands for National Afforestation Program, aims to increase forest and tree cover through afforestation and reforestation on degraded land, supports community participation in the forest management and conservation. Soil health and card scheme provides farmer with soil health cards that contain information on the nutrient status of their soil and recommended dosage to fertilizers. Aims to promote balanced and sustainable use to fertilizers, improving soil health and reducing erosion. Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Act So Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act includes provisions for soil and water conservation work such as construction of dams, uh, contour building and afforestation, provides employment to rural people while promoting soil conservation measures, river basin management initiatives to manage river basin sustainability, preventing river bank erosion and maintaining water quality. Example: the Ganga Rejuvenation Project includes a measure for afforestation and erosion control in Ganga. Harishchandra Krishi Vikas Yojana Ha- Hash हर्ष हरिश्चंद्र कह रही मैं राष्ट्रीय कृषि विकास योजना supports agriculture and allied sectors including soil and water conservation products, encourage states to undertake soil conservation measures and improve land productivity. National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, part of the National Climate National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture NMSA, part of the National Action Plan on Climate Change, focusing on promoting sustainable agriculture, includes components like rainwater harvesting, soil management, and agroforestry. प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना PMKSY, प्रधानमंत्री कृषि सिंचाई योजना। पता था तुम्हें कि ऐसे योजना है? I'm sure you guys might not know it. Aims to enhance water use efficiency and expand irrigation coverage, includes measures for watershed development and micro irrigation to prevent soil erosion. Conclusion: soil erosion in India is a complex issue driven by both natural and human activities. The Indian government has recognized the severity of the problem and implied a range of measures aimed at soil conservation and sustainable land management. Continued efforts and collaboration between government agencies, local communities, and other stakeholders are essential to effective combat soil erosion and ensure the long-term health of soil. Soil is essential, the loose material which forms the surface layer of the earth. Soil conservation is an effort made by man to prevent soil erosion, to retain its fertility. Soil erosion is removal of topsoil by different agents, by weathering such as running water, wind, men, etc. Major soil groups of India. Major soil groups of India. India is a country of vast dimensions with varied conditions of geological relief, climate, and vegetation. Therefore, India has a variety of soil groups distinctly different from each other by way of their origin, color, texture, fertility, and chemical composition. Geologically, Indian soil can broadly be divided into two main groups. Soils of peninsular India are those which have been formed by the decomposition of rocks in situ directly from the underlying parent rocks. They are transported and redeposited to a limited extent and are known as sedentary rock. Soils of extra-peninsular India, northern plains, are found by transport or residual alveoli brought down by rivers from Himalayas or by the winds. These are often referred as transported soils or ex situ soils. ये मुझे soil chapter बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ना होगा यार. The Indian Council of Agriculture Research, the Indian Council of Agriculture Research IC set up alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, lateritic soil. alluvial soil is rich in magnesium, calcium, potash, and humus, and poor in phosphorus and nitrogen. They are rich in potash. They are rich in potash, calcium, magnesium. Rich in potash. Potash याद रखना potash. Rich in potash, calcium, magnesium, and humus. Rich potash, calcium, magnesium, and humus. Rich potash, calcium, magnesium, humus, but deficient in this. Okay. they यहाँ पे राबी और खरीफ क्रॉप ग्रो होते हैं. ठीक है. Suitability to crops. These soils are suitable for wheat, sugarcane, rice, cotton, and oilseeds. In the delta regions, they are ideal for jute cultivation. Area and states: North India, South India. North India, vast stack of river and alluvial Satluj, Ganga, and Brahmaputra plains. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. South India, in the Deccan coastal steppe, occupying deltas of Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Narmada, and Tapi. States, parts of Odisha, and other regions. Alluvial soil in North India, alluvial soil in South India. Again, इसमें थोड़ा differentiation है. So they are pale in brown in color. Alluvial soils of North India consist of vast type of riverine of alluvial Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra. These are suitable for wheat crop. These are for rice crop. हमारे वाले यहाँ साउथ वाले. Alluvial soils of Deccan coastal steppe are non-porous, clay, dark in color as riverine. These are deltatic alluvium. Deccan plateau flows through the black soil, carry the same amount of depth. Alluvial soil and red soil के differentiation हम पढ़ लेते एक बार. So silt and sediments brought down by the rivers transported ex situ, formed by weathering of metamorphic rock in situ. Color changes from yellow to brown. Alluvial soil के yellow to brown होता है. Red because of iron oxide. Loamy sand, fibrable cores, fertile, infertile. ये जो है ना हमारा alluvial soil fertile है, rich in potash, lime and humus, vary in size from granular to fine texture. ये जो red soil है ये sandy है, friable, porous है, infertile, responds to fertilizers, rich in potash, poor in lime, rich in potash, poor in lime, humus, nitrogen, or contains soluble salts. Porous in structure, it is not moisture retent. पढ़ना है यार, पढ़ना है. लेट्स पढ़ो वरना मैं आपको सच बता रही. मैं पढ़ने का ऐसा ये नहीं है मेरा, बिल्कुल भी ऐसा मूड नहीं बन रहा है, बट पढ़ना तो है यार. Some things had to be stopped. जैसे ही पढ़ना मुझे स्टॉप करना है, पर मैंने क्या है मेरे दिमाग से बता रही मैं. रेड सॉइल पढ़ते हैं अभी. रेड सॉइल और लैटराइट सॉइल जल्दी जल्दी करना है. Red soil are formed due to weathering of ancient crystalline metamorphic rock. The parent rocks are acid granites and genesis. These soils occupy an area of about 35 lakh square kilometer, which is about 10% of the total land area of the country. Color: the red color of this is due to the iron content in iron oxide. The color varies from red to brown, chocolate, and yellow. The red soil are porous and variable nature, but by the large red soil lack in lime, magnesium, phosphate, humus, hence they are infertile. They are rich in potassium, become fertile. Suitability with application of water fertilizer, and they give an excellent yield to crops, sugarcane, tobacco, oilseeds, tobacco, विमल पान मसाला, वाह, केसरी। ठीक है, ये होता है एरियाज में भी यार, मिल जाता है साउथ और नॉर्थ में अच्छा खासा। ठीक है, अभी हम पढ़ेंगे लेटराइट सॉइल। So the word laterite means, ये भी पता कैसे आता है, these rocks are formed under the high temperature with alteration of landform when wet and dry. This takes, जो ऊपर का जो लीचिंग से बनता है, ये लीचिंग से, पता है आपको लीचिंग क्या होता है? यार पता आपको, लेटराइट सॉइल से रेड कलर ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ, अच्छा लेटराइट में भी आयरन ऑक्साइड। तो आई हैव सीन सम गर्ल्स, बाय द वे डन द रीडिंग गाइस, बहुत छोटा सा चैप्टर था ये, और मैंने इंपॉर्टेंट पढ़ा, लास्ट में टेबल पढ़ लूँगी मैं भी आपको। तो आई हैव सीन कुछ लड़कियाँ, इनफैक्ट मैं खुद भी थी शायद, आई नो मैं कभी ऐसे नहीं थी यार, बट आई वॉज नेवर लाइक दिस, सॉरी मैं नहीं थी ऐसे, बट आई हैव सीन फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स, छोटे छोटे बच्चे, पेन की जो होती है ना, पेंसिल की ऐसा करते जैसे वो लिटरली वो जो लकड़ी का वो दिख रहा चल जाता है, दे राइट इट, ओ आई हैव सीन एंड दे यूज इट एज अ ब्रश, और अपने बेंच को ऐसे, आई हैव सीन दिस ऑल ओके इन माय स्कूल एटलीस्ट, बट या गाइस वी आर डन विद द रीडिंग। मुझे करना कैसे बताऊँ मैं यार, तो है यार एक्चुअली अच्छा खासा मम्मा, तो हाँ इट इज़ ऑलमोस्ट गन चाहिए, आई एम ऑलमोस्ट डन विथ शॉर्ट रीडिंग। आई एम ऑल्सो लिटिल बर्नड आउट यार, थोड़ा सा रीडिंग ज्योग्राफी में बर्नड आउट हो चुकी हूँ, बिकॉज मैं लिटरली अभी ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 आवर्स से मैं ज्योग्राफी पढ़ रही हूँ। So probably we will not be reading Joe now. We will switch to some other subject. मतलब मैं जो अभी नहीं पढ़ रही हूँ, बट मैं शूट करते करते मैंने 1.5 आवर्स, इससे पहले मैं जो ही पढ़ रही थी, इससे पहले मैं क्लाइमेट ही पढ़ रही थी एक्चुअली, तो क्लाइमेट मैंने 2 बार पढ़ लिया है। तो अभी हम शायद कुछ और तो नहीं देखेंगे क्या होता है, अभी क्या पढ़ना है, बट फॉर नाउ आई वुड से thanks for watching, because it's just a small study with me of probably 25 minutes or something like that. पता नहीं यार, यहाँ पे जो मेरा ऐसे लगता था यहाँ पे पहले, अभी टाइम नहीं लग रहा है, पता नहीं टाइमर क्यों नहीं लग रहा है, आई डोंट नो, पता नहीं है कितने मिनट हो चुके, शायद 25 तो हुए होंगे एज पर मी, यहाँ पे भी ऐसे, हाँ 25 तो हुए होंगे यार, पता नहीं, बट येस गाइज दैट इज़ इट फॉर दिस वन, यू नो व्हाट टू डू इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वन, दैट इज़ लाइक, शेयर, कमेंट, सब्सक्राइब। एंड दिस ऑल्सो वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू टेल कि मेरे प्री बोर्ड्स बहुत गंदी तरीके से मेरे को भी, आई हैव माई प्री बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन कमिंग लिटरली वेरी सून नाउ, और मुझे ना अपना जल्दी से पोर्शन कंप्लीट करना है यार, और मुझे बस डर एक ही चीज़ का लग रहा है, दैट इज़ मैथ्स। मुझे मैथ्स का डर लग रहा है, एक्सेप्ट मैथ्स, मतलब बहुत गंदा वाला, वो एकदम ऐसा वाला डर मैथ्स का है, बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स का भी डर ऑब्वियसली है यार, बोर्ड्स है तो ऑब्वियसली डर रहेगा, बट वो बहुत गंदा वाला जो डर टाइप है ना, वो मुझे मैथ्स में लग रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों, बट पता नहीं क्यों, मतलब पढ़ा नहीं है मैंने ऑब्वियसली, दैट इज़ द रीज़न मुझे डर लग रहा है, बट या लेट्स होप द बेस्ट इज येट टू कम, एंड या बाय, सी द नेक्स्ट वन, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।